Brooksaw Antiques here. Today we have this 1949 Underwood Leader vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. This typewriter is semi-budget, so it's only got one margin, and a few other functions are not implemented on this model. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set that margin when I load the page, so that way it dings the bell. It's got something that still dings the bell right before you get to that right paper finger. So I'm going to load the page. I'm going to load the page all the way as far as I can to the right. Set this paper finger right there, and I'm going to make sure that that margin close to that, and I'm going to set this close to so that way you basically got your normal margins, so you're just a little bit to the right. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. You hit the line space, gets you back to the beginning, and skips 1 or 2 spaces. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, you just flip this switch down. It's actually got double and triple. So if you put it in the middle, it does double. If you put it all the way down, it does triple. I'm gonna keep that on single for now and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence on the next line. Beautiful. Very nice typing machine. This is an Underwood, so it's well made, high quality typewriter. Some of the other functions that weren't implemented were a color selector and a touch control and a ribbon reverse. It might still reverse. I'm sure it's got an automatic reverse. Oh, it does have a reverse. I'll show you how to use that. So disregard the ribbon reverse. And just the margin, color selector. It doesn't have a tab, and touch control. To pull the page out easy, there's a switch on the right side here. You flip it forward and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easier. Load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page, or else it won't load correctly. I don't know if I showed you the print. The print looks really good. So honestly, like when it comes to these budget typewriters, sometimes if you're not used to using all those extra functions, sometimes it's better not to even have it, because that's just more things to go wrong with your typewriter. So this is very straightforward, very reliable, probably lasts longer than most typewriters because it doesn't have more things to go wrong. All right, shift on each side and the shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. Backspace on the top left, that looks good. Open the hood, all the brand new ribbons loaded on the left, so it's pulling to the right, and this is an Underwood, so it pulls from underneath. To switch the direction is this rod here. You flip it to the front, it'll pull to the left. If you push it to the back, it'll pull to the right, and you can ratchet it up just like most Underwoods do. We're going to keep it pulling to this right side for now. Carriage release on the right side only. That's another function. Doesn't have one on each side. And let's see, I think there's one more function. This right here, if you push that back, it'll disable the space. No, if you push it forward, it disables the spacing, so you can get to an exact spot on the page. You push it back and you get those clicks. Each one of those clicks is one space. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.